Welcome back, you bunch of weirdos. It's your number one fat agent coming to you today with another one of these intriguing FIFA 19 experiments. And yeah, in the last one that we did of these, since the Women's World Cup is going on, I thought it would have been interesting to see what would it be like if we had the Women's World Cup winners in the United States go up against the male World Cup winners in France. And if you want to check out what happened in that one, you can go ahead and click over here, Dingsy Poos, and spoiler alert, spoiler, spoiler alert. It was actually a really close match in between the ladies and the gentlemen, but I think the biggest hindrance for the women was their lack of height. For as you can see, even though the female side has really high ratings, you can see Megan Rapinoe 92, Alex Morgan 90, Tobin Heath 90, and even in the midfield you got 288s and 87. The back line's pretty strong as well. Sauerbrun's 88, 82, not the best over there, but O'Hara and Dunn are serviceable as long with a 86 rated keeper in Naher. The issue is, as you can see, is height. Their keeper is 5'9". In fact, their entire back line is shorter than her. Right back 5'5", center back 5'7", center back 5'7", and then Dunn, poor Dunn over here, is 5'1". So while their starting lineup comes out to an extremely strong 87 in attack, 86 in mid, and 84 in defense, just their physical stature was the main hindrance. As you compare to the French national side, you can see that there is a clear advantage, or should have been an advantage, to the women, as they only post an attack of 83, a midfield of 86, and a defense of 83. And of course, this is the French national side that ended up winning the World Cup this past summer. Up top, you got Olivier Giroud. At center forward, you got Antoine Griezmann. On the right side, you got Mbappe. Left side, they got Matuidi. Yeah, they played Matuidi on the left wing, and they won the World Cup. Backline of Lucas Hernandez, Titi, Rafael Varane, and Pavard. You got Paul Pogba and Conte in the midfield, and then Hugo Lloris in between the sticks. And having to do with the likes of Olivier Giroud, who's coming in at 6'4", it was not too happy of times for the ladies. And it didn't get any better attacking because they couldn't cross it in, because all their attackers are around 5'7" as well, and everyone in the back line for France is 6 foot and above. And also having a 6'2" keeper, you know, kind of helps. So I thought it'd be interesting if we reverse those roles. What if all the women were giants and all the men were the short ones? How would that affect the gameplay? So that's what I've done through the power of the cheating engine and my boy, the Pfeiffer. Links to his channel over here. He's a mod whiz, but he has created all of the women's national team, but they are monsters. 7'1" Amazons. Every single one on this team is 7'1", and everyone on the men's team is 4'3". And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a live action match and have them actually go up against each other. 7'1" Carly Lloyd versus normal size N'Golo Kante. We're gonna have them play head to head at a neutral ground, and it's gonna be for the Champions League final, because why not? And if you are excited to go ahead and see this ridiculous matchup go down, take your hard wrecked nipples, push into the like button right now, subscribe if you are new. But without further ado, let's get into it. Go! Time wizard! Look at both of them in the tunnel before the match. That was so... God, that was so insulting. Just that little pat on the head for Hugo Lloris there. How emasculating do you think that feels, bro? I wonder if this is how N'Golo Kante feels all the time. A beautiful shot right there. This is what they're playing for. The battle of the sexes. As the Amazons tower above even the normal men, who are the referees in this one. And you guys can go ahead, vote up in the thingies for the men in the audience. Would you date a girl who's 7'1"? I would. I'd climb that shit like a spider monkey. 4'3", look at this, man. Everyone just barely in frame. Look at this. Amazing handshakes here. Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up, Giroud. Get the love there. Look at Griezmann reaching up there. But as we are seeing them getting ready for this match, you guys can go ahead and vote up in the thingies on who you think is going to win this match. And as I am per usual to do, I have to make a prediction, and if I get the prediction right, nothing bad happens to me. But if I get the prediction wrong, then something has to be forfeited. And we're gonna do just like we did in the last video, since the women have been complaining about equal pay, in honor of them and their struggle. If the women win this match, half the money that this video makes will go to my girlfriend. Aggressive from the French. Antoine Griezmann's got space. He can send it across if he wishes. He does. It gets there. Dalcamper able to parry that away.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh, Lucas Hernandez has decimated freaking Alex Morgan. Lucas Hernandez fears no tall women. He comes in, he sees, and he destroys. Sit down, Alex Morgan. First corner of the game goes to the men. Antoine Griezmann's going to send one in, but I'd be shocked if anyone can get onto this. Julie Ertz has just flattened Olivier Giroud. Look at poor, unsuspecting Giroud here. He eyes the ball. He lines it up. for the header and just gets crumpled over like a folding chair. The giantess headbutts and goes through and just smushes him into the ground like an ant. Our man was squashed like a marshmallow, but still the Frenchmen press on. Olivier Giroud surrounded by 3. Oh, gets it off. Oh, it's a goal! The man scored first. Giroud getting his revenge. Beautiful layoff. And this is somewhat the advantage of being short. Even though you have a lot of disadvantages, it's a lot easier for you to jut around, get between tackles, and shoot inside. While the more lumbering, taller defenders, it takes a little bit of time for them to get up to that level of acceleration. And it had to be expertly placed to get past these 7'1" outreach arms of Naher. And Antoine Griezmann had put the men in front. That is an absolute shocker. I thought for sure this was going to be an absolute battering by the women. The Amazons were just going to head the ball into the net one after the other, and it is the men showing that size doesn't matter, despite what women might say. And I want that to be true because I'm Asian. Too long us men have been told that we can't beat women in sports. Well, today, guys, we're going to prove them wrong. Let's go. Guy power, guys. Guy power. Julie Ertz tries to turn. Oh, brilliant turn, actually. Horn's going to play this down the line to Tobin Heath. She's got a decent cross on her if she wishes to use it. But Pogba, good defense. But it's the first corner of the game for the ladies. I'm going to say this is a better than 50% chance that do not play it short. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I was going to say, why would you play it short? Everyone there is 10 feet tall. Just knock it into the box and no one's going to stop you. Look at that. It's not even a lift on it, just a straight laser beam onto the head of, who is that, Horan? Yep, and it's Lindsay Horn who equalizes 1-1 apiece. Now to Alex Morgan, who puts one into the box. Oh! I thought that was a goal for a second. I mean, just friendly advice, French. Probably play it short, because every time you hit into the... Oh, okay, never mind. I take it back. Griezmann wins the header in the midfield. Oh my god, disgraceful! Look at this! There is an assault! Paul Pogba is me too and Carly Lloyd right now! Absolutely despicable play from the males right here. Goes in and punches Carly Lloyd's ovaries. You could see the reaction on her face. Getting hit right in the baby maker. Shameful. Absolutely shameful from Pogba. And that is halftime, boys. It's been a tight match, but it seems to be slightly favoring the ladies. The men have only had one chance, one shot on target, and they were clinical with it, we must admit that. But the ladies have had 3 shots and 2 of them on target, while vastly dominating the possession, though. So it is leaning toward the women, but as the scoreline stands right now, anyone's match. Lucas Hernandez tries to do a step over 2, crosses it in. Only as far as Giroud! Oh, not too far off! Run forward. Oh! Tobin Heath has wrong-sided Lucas Hernandez, but doesn't press on. Zabroni plays it forward. Oh no! I thought it was a goal, but she absolutely humiliated. Who was that? Lucas Hernandez? Oh, Titty gets crumpled over. But Tobin Heath is so tall that she doesn't even notice and just steps right over him. The men, can they find something? It's the 90th minute. Cheese usually happens. Okay, to the back post, maybe from Osman. Cuts inside, fires! And Naher able to block it off. All right, last kick of the game. We're in the 2nd minute of injury time. Floods up. Over to Conte, who fires. It's blocked off the first time. Tobin Heath only as far as Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba tries to sneak one in, but it's wide. And that is the full 90. We are going into extra time. This is poetic because when the roles were reversed and the height difference was for the males, it also went into extra time. Conte. Oh. Okay. Osman's in. Another fantastic shot from him. He looks like he's ready to play a little bit. But that is going to be it for extra time. And wow, we're actually going to go to pens. I think we know who has the clear-cut advantage here, but still, it's pens. Anything can happen. All right, and here we go. It's going to be tough for little Lloris. Let's see if he can be a hero. Oh, and she just simply sends it over the top. 92 rated Megan Rapone. Really? Really? EA? Really? Antoine Griezmann steps up and... All right. Okay. Both starting off with the miss. Tobin Heath steps up, fires. That was pretty easy for her. All right. Ousmane Dembele. He looked pretty fiery in the short time that he was on the pitch. Second save. Naher stays perfect. Now press. She's going to step up. Fires it low and true. Hugo Lloris doesn't even bother jumping on that one. Kylian Mbappe has to make this one to keep the French in it. He stutters. It's too easy. It's too simple for not her. And here we go. Oh, it's poetic done. The 5'1" who was abused the last time that they played. She could be the one to seal it for the Estados Unidos. She steps up. She fires wrong side. Hugo Lloris. And it is the ladies. It took them 120 minutes and penalties and being 10 feet tall, but they did it. We've achieved equality in sports, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to give my girlfriend half of what this video makes. So if you're using ad blocker right now and watching this, you are sexist and you should feel bad about yourself. Honestly, I thought that we should also give a golf clap to the men. Because in all honesty, during open play, you would argue that maybe the short guys played better than the ladies. And there we go. Carly Lloyd got substituted off, so she's not going to be the one to lift it up. But there you go. In the battle of the sexes, the giant Amazon ladies have won, and the men have suffered death by snoo. But yeah, that is going to conclude this one. If you enjoyed this chaos, then go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. If you want to check out what it looked like in the last one where everyone was normal size, go ahead and click over here, Dings and Poos. Or if you want pure insanity, go ahead and check out my channel, Ruins Everything Career Mode. And yeah, that's going to be it for me, BMOnus. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble. Until next time, guys, stay thick.